This is Ilura, and we're playing more Elder Scrolls Online with my pretty kitty Warden. Let's just jump in. It's gonna take a while to load anyway. What? What is it, baby? Come on. Loading, 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 loading. This is not going to be an issue tomorrow. Tomorrow I am going to have my new computer hopefully ready to stream. Shauna, I'm busy right now. You want to come up? Come on up here. Come on. Okay, let's just let it load in. I'm in the inn. This is going to be another loading screen. Oh no! Find the crew chief. That's the next closest one. Let's see what that quest is about. I need to see if I can find the mine's crew chief so I can talk to him. If anyone can tell me what's going on in the Shulk or mine, it's him. That's some helmet you've got. Hey, don't play with cords, please. Come play with your toy. That dog's always biting that lady.
I just tried to pet it. Damn dog bit me. Leave it alone.
She should stop trying to pet that dog. What are you doing out here?
You shouldn't be here. Didn't you read the House Redarin proclamation? I wouldn't be here myself, but some of my miners are still in there.
What happened in the mine?
Our mine? was invaded by violent cultists. They showed up and just took the place over. My people are trapped. I'm no expert, but it looked like the cultists were preparing to conduct a ritual before the Ashlander interrupted them.
Ashlander? Why do you think the cultists are conducting a ritual?
Probably because I heard one of them say, "With this ritual we'll call forth a mystical weapon and attain the power of a god." Or something along those lines. Look, I was just trying to get me and my miners out of there when the Ashlander showed up.
An Ashlander interrupted the cultists?
Well, I never actually saw an Ashlander, but I heard a cultist yell, "Ashlander thief! That's our mystical weapon!" That's not an exact quote, but you get the idea. I don't know what happened after that. I was kind of busy trying not to die.
This guy. What kind of mine is this shulk?
It used to be an ore mine, and we hope it will be again. My crew was inside preparing to start up mining operations when the cultists attacked. The way things are going, we might just have to turn the place into another Kwama egg mine.
I'll go into the mine and see what I can find out.
Really? That's awfully brave of you. If you see any of my miners, tell them to get their arses out here. I'll wait as long as I can. Or until I hear screaming. Then I'll go to Balmora and try to find some help. Good luck in there.
Hey, stop it. No. That's my new computer. Narcotic cult? I'm not sure who they are, but one of them who came into town for provisions was muttering something about his rueful axe. Read everything. I don't have time for that. Take that. Ooh, a tincture. Shauna. He wants to be my friend. I don't know you. I'm sort of on my own here. I'm sorry. Drink, take. Worm mouth? Soul gem, empty. What's this? My Red Exiles, I need you to infiltrate the mine outside Balmora and recover an item of great importance to our venerated cause and to the elevation of Ashlanders everywhere. Currently, this item resides in the possession of the Narcotic Cult. We plan to conduct a ritual in the mine to grant them item the ability To channel unfathomable power. Let the cultists begin the process, but acquire the item before they complete the ritual. I can't concentrate with this guy fighting over here. The item lies in one of the deep chambers of the mine, most likely heavily guarded. Sneak in and steal the item. It has the appearance of a staff made of metal and gears. It's necessary to advance the next stage of our cherished cause. Get the staff and bring it to me, and you will be one step closer to ending your exile and returning to the fold. Okay.
You don't look like one of those crazy cultists, and you certainly aren't one of our miners. So by Vivek's holy nose hairs, who in oblivion are you?
Actually, Lord Vivek sent me to see what the cultists are up to.
Really? Then forget I said anything about His Holiness' nasal preening. They're some sort of Daedric cultists. They've been performing rituals, calling forth divine power, some such nonsense. At least they were, before the Ashlanders showed up.
Ashlanders?
The savages barged into the deep chambers. Seemed to know about the hidden passage and everything. Stole the relic the cultists were praying over, and ran for the hills. As a matter of fact, that's where I'm going, as soon as it's safe to leave.
Goodbye. Good luck with that.
Return the relic and we'll let you live.
Retrieve ritual items. There's a lot of people in here.
This mine belongs to us now.
I don't know why I stealth. I don't really need to.
Do you think you can complete the ritual with different items?
The following icon. Oh, the plus.
Did you find what you were looking for in the mine?
I'm not sure. I need to consult with my contact.
Of course. I perfectly understand. I think I'll wait a little longer and see if any of my miners were able to escape from the cultists. Good luck with your mission. Whatever it is.
Thanks, buddy. Let's find Vea's mentor. Also, there's this camp. Like, what is a camp exactly? I mean, that's a silly question, but I mean, I just completed it by finding it? Can I talk to you?
What is it?
No. What's that? Okay, well, I discovered the camp. Uh-oh. There's some dead peoples.
Leave me, Outlander.
An orc?
Let me die in the shame I brought to Malakath. Defeated by a lone warrior. Malakath will laugh at our incompetence.
What happened to you?
An assassin. Probably a Morag tongue. She tracked our leader here. But she doesn't know. We set a trap inside the ruins. Oh.
She's just one woman! Get inside the ruins and stop her!
Ooh. That guy had red eyes. Ashernibebe? Ashernibebe? Ashernibebe. Malakath? Oh, I can't even read it. They're just
Let the assassin come.
clearing out
I'm
everything.
tired of running and she doesn't frighten me.
Well, you're not what I expected to find in a place like this. You have a habit of turning up at the most unusual moments, don't you, hero?
I came to find you to ask you.
Questions? I don't have time for questions. I have a writ to complete. Look, I can't keep these evil cultists waiting. You want to talk? Find me after I finish this job.
I'll find you.
Hero, we really need to stop meeting like this.
Come out, little assassin. Or is the Morag tongue too scared to meet the powerful snake face to face?
This guy is like 7 levels higher than me. Grease.
A helping hand?
Secret tusks, you won't get past me!
Excuse me, hero. I have to see an orc about a writ.
Iron Cuirass of Magica. I want medium armor, I think. Get me out of here.
Don't kill me. I didn't want to interfere with House Tolvani's plans. I made a mistake.
A mistake? Well, that explains everything. I'll just let the Taldani know. I'm sure Mage Valian will understand.
Oh, that's a relief. I thought for sure you were going to kill me.
I am.
Oh,
I hate when my leathers get wet. And this is a new outfit, too. Ah, well. I suppose we ought to discuss what you're doing here. I have to admit, when I saw you, I thought, what the tusk are you doing down here? Pardon my orcish. Did you really follow me across the continent? That shows commitment. Kind of creepy, but still a lot of commitment.
I'm looking for Counselor Eris's daughter, Vea.
Oh, that's not what I expected. But you can just turn around and leave. You're not going to find her. Vea's going through a difficult time right now. And the last thing she needs is some house-brethren lackey adding to her pain and confusion.
You know me, Naru? Does she? I don't think so. I just want to assure her father that Vea is safe.
I know you, hero. It's old man Eris I don't trust. He didn't tell you about Vea's brother, did he? How House Redron exiled their favorite son. No? Didn't think so. Vea deserves answers, and I promise to help her. You need to just walk away.
If you don't let me help, you'll have to deal with others. They're hiring outsiders to find Vea.
Outsiders? Is her father really that desperate? Look, tell Eris that Vea's safe and you'll see her soon, but no more outsiders. If my organization gets skittish, they'll return to the shadows and take Vea with them. We'll only deal with you.
Is all that really true? Will you set up a meeting with Vea?
Well, it's not exactly a lie, and I don't want things to get out of hand. I'll arrange a meeting, provided Vea agrees. You let Eris know she's safe. Get him to stop hiring freelancers before someone gets hurt. I'll send word when we're ready.
What was that between you and the Malakath cultists?
That was poetry in motion. Not only is my organization getting choice assignments again, but we're starting to recover some of our prestige. Specifically, these Malakath cultists interfered with House Telvanni, so they had to be dealt with.
And the orc you just killed?
Oh, him? No one special. Just the leader of this particular band of mad cultists. His name was on the writ, so I had to end him. It's what I do, after all, and I do it so well.
And you're talking about the Morag Tong, aren't you?
I suppose if you're in for a sliver, you might as well be in for the log. I'm with the Morag Tong, and what you witnessed was a legal murder. According to my writ, the orc had to die. So, I killed him. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to Vea.
Why do you care what happens to Vea?
Vea and I have a history. Her brother, too. They were good kids. Liked to watch me train. Now I feel responsible for her. When she came to me looking for help and asked to join the Morag Tong, who was I to refuse?
You let her join?
That was her decision, not mine. Vea's good with a blade and tracks like a Nord Ranger. She's a natural at this, and it gives me a chance to keep an eye on her. So now I'm her mentor and she's my apprentice. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay. Oh. Hey, Scald. How are you? It's very quiet tonight, so you're the first person that stopped by. Happy to see you. I'm just chilling out, playing this game, as I do. Okay, fine, just run out. Just run out. Ooh, but that guy has a fire whip. How are you doing tonight? Hannibal Companions is 12. Green Balance is 12. Oh man, I could get. Okay, right? I can get a Feral Guardian. Purchase an ultimate ability. Acquire a special resource called ultimate. Before they can be used, you'll gain it by engaging in combat. Once you have enough, you use it by pressing R. Swell a healing forest at the target location, instantly healing the most injured friendly target. The forest continues to heal you and your allies in the area every 1 second for 6 seconds. Hey Mom! It's going well, how are you doing? I want to be like an archer healer. I have 5 skill points. You're doing good? Well, good. I'm glad to hear it. Probably happy it's Friday, right? Yeah. I have a fancy outfit. I'll heal this guy with my mushrooms. What? It's instant. The attack after 3 seconds. Uh-huh. What's the range on this? You spy Kitty in the corner? Yep, she's sleeping. Area. In front of you. Hey, armored doggy. You have to join a guild to sell your items to other guild members. Am I done here? Oops. No. Oh god. That was a weird spell. Can I kill this? Die! Rawhide. Blue Entoloma? My inventory is full. Oh no. Can I swim all the way? What's that? Is that a rock? Or is it something else? Oh, it's a rock. What is this place? How do I get up there? Oh, hey, there's a sky shard. It's worth coming here. There was a lady. Somewhere. Ooh. Oh, I can't. Can I? Damn. is that? A river troll? I swear... How do you get up there? Hey. Hello?
Greetings.
Pumpkin basket.
Be quick or be gone.
Well, that's who I saw, but I couldn't do anything. Yeah, let's just recall here. I need to sell some stuff. Um,
Ah, a fellow.
I'm avoiding going to the main city
Slaves?
in this zone because the last time it crashed my stream. Come back here.
All are welcome. So
Do I want more magicka or stamina? A lemon. I'll keep it. Actually, how much did I get rid of? Not a lot. I might not have a choice about going back to the main city to deconstruct my stuff at crafting stations. Oop.
Customers are always welcome.
I'm surprised to see you back here, but I'm also relieved. Does this mean you have news about my daughter? Is she safe? Is she ready to come home?
She's safe. She joined the Morag Tong and they're arranging a meeting.
Vea joined that cult of assassins? I was afraid she'd do something rash. What was she thinking? I don't see the Morag Tong as safe, but at least she's still alive, so I suppose that's something. When are we going to meet with my daughter?
Not us, just me. But tell me, what happened to Vea's brother?
She won't meet with me? No, I suppose she's not ready for that quite yet. As for Vea's brother, that was all the doing of the Redoran Council. I'm not allowed to discuss the details, but he's still alive, if that's what Vea is worried about.
Naru said to call off the other freelancers or she'll take Vea and disappear.
Naryu's back in town? She's as stubborn as Vea. Very well. No other outsiders. Although I can't dismiss the mercenaries that Captain Briven employs. House Redoran is my life, as is Vea. I'll do everything in my power to see her home safely.
Your daughter is safe. Just let me handle this and I'll try to get her to meet with you.
As you say.
Oh.
No other outsiders. But there are rules, Outlander. I must do everything within reason to maintain the honor of House Redoran. Here, your first payment. Soon, however, I'll expect more than just a verbal confirmation of Vea's safety. When next you see her, tell my daughter that I want to talk to her. Vea can set the terms, and I expect her to stop running away when things don't go her way.
I'll convey the message, but I need to know exactly what you and Vea argued about.
Vea has always felt shackled by the rules of House Redoran, hobbled by the many duties and obligations it presses upon its subjects. After the situation involving her brother, she decided she wanted nothing more to do with the house, or with me.
So your strict observance of rules and obligations caused this rift between you and your daughter?
That may be an oversimplification, but I suppose your statement is accurate. I walk a narrow path between House Counselor and loving father. Unfortunately, the former often supersedes the latter. That's why I want to speak to Vea again.
I'll try to arrange a meeting as soon as I can. Yeah, give me those gauntlets. I could sell these, but I'd rather deconstruct them.
May I be of service?
No, ma'am.
Well, look at that. Now you said I'd find you here, and damn it all if she wasn't right. Did I mention how much I hate being a messenger? Makes me wish I had a writ so I could kill something. Anyway, Nayu wants to talk to you. Said you'd know what it was all about.
Alright, where do I need to go?
Here. This should explain everything, sort of. It's a map. We change locations every other day for security reasons. Just in case it falls into the hands of House Redorin or someone else with an axe to grind with our organization.
What do I do with this?
Never had to use a map before.
What?
Amateurs. This one leads to a key to one of our safe houses, and another map. The first map? It depicts a particular town. Kind of like this one. Hint, hint. The rest? Well, you'll have to figure that out on your own.
I'll try to decipher the map.
Look, I know you're helping Councillor Eris, but if that map falls into House Redorin hands, I'll probably have to kill you. Nothing personal, mind you. We're already having a bit of trouble with the house, and we'd rather not make matters worse.
Do you always carry messages for Naryu Varian?
What are you implying? Can't a person do something nice to help out an ally every now and again? Oh, who am I kidding? I hate playing the messenger. Haven't you ever done something you hate because it was the right thing to do?
All the time.
Then you understand what I'm talking about. Being noble, doing the honorable thing. It can be a real pain in the arse, but a favor given becomes a favor returned. Eventually.
You're part of the Morag Tong too, aren't you?
Well, look at you. You're a practical genius. Look, Nayu seems to trust you, so I suppose I have to trust you too. But that's a powerful secret you've been given. Betray us, and you'll find my blade in your back. Unless Nayu kills you first.
You mentioned trouble with House Redoran?
The Morag Tong has the authority to accept and carry out writs of execution. We keep the great houses from engaging in all-out war, but they rarely appreciate the work we do on their behalf. House Redorin in particular wants to shut us down.
Why does House Redoran want to shut down the Morag Tong?
Ugh, the other houses have used us to take Redorin down a peg or two of late. To be frank, for all their vaunted honor, the house cries foul whenever someone gets the better of them. Our status is tenuous enough without Redorin's constant harassment.
Your status is tenuous?
As I understand it, the Morag Tong made mistakes in the past, grew too arrogant. We had to lay low for more than a century. Now, we're taking select contracts, working to re-establish our reputation. It's not our fault most of them concern Redorin.
Goodbye. Oh, use Morag Tong map. Ooh! Here it is. This is the picture. Broken crate. Another Morag Tong map and a key. Behind a weird looking tree.
Well, let's drink to the ladies.
What's this? For glory. Calling all adventurers, sellswords, and spellslingers, heroes, and ne'er-do-wells. Do you long for a greater challenge? Try your might at the battlegrounds, where games of glory and gore await you. We seek the greatest champions of the land for our contests of strategy and skill. Speak to Battlemaster Riven for more info. Oops. Oh,
Sorry
she
about
has a
all the
cat.
subterfuge, but we can't be too careful when it comes to security around here.
Can I meet with Vea now?
Don't be so eager, my darling. It reveals too much about your ultimate intentions. But yes, Vea would very much like to meet with you. You intrigue her, and your connection to her father could prove beneficial once she knows she can trust you.
And how do I prove she can trust me?
Redwin records. House officials keep track of everything. Incidents, commendations, births and deaths. Whether important or mundane, they detail it all in their registry. Bea believes the registry contains information about her brother Uran.
She wants me to steal the House Redwin registry?
Don't sound so offended. You had to know your hands were going to get dirty eventually. You are dealing with assassins and politicians, after all. The local keeper of records, Lord Drono, is away, so security at his townhouse should be light.
Steal the registry from Lord Drono's townhouse. Got it. Oh, little fennec fox. It's adorable. I can't, like, inspect him. Damn it. Ooh. go down? Oh god. Lag. Just die. Hmm. Ooh. Aha, exile. For conduct unbecoming of a Redoran officer and noble, by order of the Redoran High Council, Captain Ulran Releth has been stripped of his rank and exiled from House Redoran and Tribunal territory.
Are you stupid? Or just hard of hearing? No matter. Tell it to the guard.
I'm leaving, I'm leaving!
Well,
Oh man.
maybe your small mind can understand if I speak slowly. I'm here to...
Fine.
Fine. Now get your stink away from me.
Don't call me a stink. Man, I lost all those good things I stole. That sucks. What are you doing?
Still alive, I see. And since you're here, that means you weren't captured and hauled off to a Redoran dungeon. Good for you. Were you able to acquire the registry? Does it contain any information about Thea's brother Ulran?
The book mentions that someone named Ulran was stripped of his rank and exiled.
Ulran was exiled? That can't be right. He's an exemplary officer and a good man. Plus, he's the son of a councillor. Why in oblivion would House Redoran banish one of their brightest stars?
That's what it says in the registry.
I can see that. There has to be more to the story, but I'm not sure how we get it. Still, you proved you could be trusted, and you admirably performed this task. So I suppose I should let you meet with Vea now.
Where is she?
There's an abandoned cave along the coast. It's in the swamp and smells like rot, which makes it the perfect place to hide. Vea's supposed to wait inside, but she's bored. I know she's been sneaking out. You'll find her in the cave or just outside.
I'll go to the swamp and talk to Vea.
Get to the swamp and find Vea. She's eager for any information about her brother, so she's really going to appreciate getting that registry. Just try not to be too charming when you meet her hero. She has enough distractions as it is.
This place looks comfortable. Why hide Vea out in the swamp?
Vea would face too many temptations here in Balmora. Friends, favorite places, familiar sights and sounds, not to mention the proximity to all things House Redrun. Even the most thick-headed house guard would eventually stumble over her.
Well, thanks for trusting me with your secret hiding places.
Oh, don't thank me, hero. As long as you're useful and don't betray us, then we're engaged in a mutually beneficial arrangement. Cross us in any way, however, and you'll never see my blade before it plunges into your heart.
Jesus. Do you know Vea's brother well?
Well enough. Ulran and Vea used to sneak out to watch me train. I have a way with blades that fascinated them to no end. Eventually, our fondness developed between the three of us. And to think, I never even had a nick sound growing up.
Doesn't being in the Morag Tong make such relationships difficult?
It's not like personal relationships are against the rules, though I suppose they are sort of frowned upon. Anyway, my assignments always brought me back to Vardenfell, so we were able to keep in touch and visit even as they grew older.
And you don't think Ulran could do something terrible enough to warrant exile?
Anything's possible, but the Ulran I know holds honor above all else. I can't believe he'd do something so dishonorable that the house leaders would demand his exile. We need to find out more about what happened.
Why does Vea keep sneaking out of the cave?
Vea's young, bored, and stubborn. That makes for a volatile combination. She wants fresh air and freedom. I can't blame her for that. I can blame her for assuming I'm not aware of her little excursions. I thought I trained her better than that.
Do you think she's in any danger?
Danger's a relative term, especially when you're dealing with relatives. Vea can make her own decisions. If she wants to risk getting caught by House Redrun, that's on her head, especially since she knows they've been searching that area.
Okay. I'm really bummed that we didn't get away with all that loot that we stole. We were caught immediately. We're the worst thief. Go to the swamp. But I need to go here. It's gonna lag me out. I'll go to the Way Shrine. I'm going for a swim, I guess. There was Brit that way, but there we go. Please don't lag me out. Please don't lag me out. It's gonna lag me out. But I really need to go back there. There's always so many people running around. My computer can't handle it. But soon, as soon as tomorrow possibly, I'll be playing this with less issues on a new computer. And that will be awesome. Can't wait. Wow, nice dress, dude.
Come, do your trading here.
What did I get? Hemming? I need a drink. Timerald Trade Center website. I'm not gonna do that. Can I make leather? What am I wearing right now? Iron sabatons. Medium, 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 medium. Light, light, heavy. I don't think there's anything worth making right now. Turn. Okay. Please. Please, let's get this. Terrible stuttering. You know, why am I deconstructing? I can just sell these, right? think I'd rather sell them for money. Who can I sell to? Lag. That lady's only wearing a bra. Jibanu.
Robbery.
I don't know that I want iron. Destroy the mud ball. I need to get rid of all this shit. I really need more bank space. Oh my god, please. Stack all items. Your items have been stacked. I only could get down to 30 inventory space. Oh! That kitty and that mount. I want that kitty. Whoa, that hair. I've never seen that hair before. I bet these people have spent real money. Okay, so... make a staff? Or do I want to? Oh my god. Equipment crafting writs. Oh. This is so painful.
Buying, selling. I've got what you need.
I can't believe I'm playing on this when I have a new computer right beside me that could play this if it were only downloaded. Bag and bank upgrades from in-game vendors or the crown store. I might want to look in the crown store, because I do have crowns. I have 1,000 crowns that I could be spending, but I want to be smart about it because I spent real money to get that, so... ESO Plus has unlimited storage for crafting materials? Oh. Special offers. I don't want crates. Dark Brotherhood. Upgrades. Inventory. Ten slots for 1,000? You can buy houses, you can buy furniture. personality? Well, I've done in that. I was hoping there was some sort of bag merchant.
What do you want?
Come and do business.
Can't buy bags from the store either. Basilisk. Ah, shit. I forgot to use this. It's for more XP. Wow.
Finest quality merchandise.
Let's go to the swamp then. Oh my god. That's a big thingy. What is this? Okay. You updated my combat pets. Sure.
House Talvani still keeps slaves?
How else do those lazy natives accomplish anything?
Look at this giant bug. What is that noise? Maple. They met a cave?
You're sure it's Vea? House Redoran isn't emptying its coffers so you can chase your own tails out here.
You pay the war claws well, because the war claws are the best there is. We have the kitten scent. It's just a matter of time before my warriors catch her.
Of course, Ferrara. Just make sure she doesn't get out of the swamp. I'll take my soldiers and guard the eastern paths, in case she eludes your warriors again. Ah, the Counselor's lackey. I understand you've made significant progress in your search for Vea. As a matter of fact, so have we. This whole ordeal will be over soon, and then you can be on your way, Outlander.
Over? What makes you say that?
My mercenaries have spotted Vea skulking about the northern portion of the swamp. Between my soldiers and Ferhara's war claws, the Counselor's daughter will soon be home safe and sound.
What do you know about Ulrun's exile?
Vea's brother. It's a sad story. Killed one of his own soldiers to protect an Ashlander of all things. I think they were being too lenient when they simply exiled him. But that's how they treat the privileged few.
Bea's brother killed a Redoran soldier?
Ulran always had an unnatural attraction to the Ashlanders and their savage ways. He felt that an Ashlander life was worth more than a Redoran life. The Council didn't agree with his assessment. This will all be over as soon as Ferhara finds Vea.
Who are Farah's war claws?
Khajiit mercenaries of the highest order. For members of a lesser race, Ferhara's warriors are surprisingly
A lesser
effective.
race? You take
I
that
employ
back.
them to bolster our forces. Between obligations to the Pact and other matters, House Redoran is spread thin of late.
Counselor Eris hired me to find his daughter, and that's what I plan to do.
As you say, Ferhara's war claws take their contract as seriously as you do, however. Get in their way, and I can't guarantee your safety.
I'll keep that in mind.
Ferhara assumes the Councilor's minions will not present a problem for the war clause. Yes, Captain?
The Outlanders have been warned, Ferhara. I leave everything else to your discretion.
Ferhara enjoys a friendly rivalry as much as the next mercenary. But the Relef kitten belongs to Warclaws, yes? Let's not get our tails tangled over this, Dullclaw.
Don't call me dull. I thought Counselor Eris forbade the use of outsiders in this matter.
Forbade is such a complicated concept. It assumes that the rules are applied equally to everyone, and we both know the foolishness of that assumption. The War Claws have a long-standing contract that predates any proclamations by the Councilor.
Did you work with Captain Olran?
Captain Briven's predecessor? Forgive Ferhara. This one can barely remember the names of those who lack claws and fur. But yes, we worked with Ulran, though Briven appreciates our techniques so much more than he ever did.
Your techniques?
Trade secrets, you understand. Ferhara can tell you the war claws do whatever it takes to accomplish the job. This assignment is perfect for us, since we specialize in missing persons. We find them, we make them disappear. Whatever the client needs.
That's a boss. I don't think I can do that. Unless there's other people there. How do I even get... Oh! Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no. This guy has a big ass health bar. us because there's no way without a like whole bunch of people here that I'll be able to kill that. I need to get out of this dress. What wants me to travel here? Memory stone.
This place is fascinating. I wonder how long it's lain undisturbed.
It could be years, decades even.
I'd hope to find more Dwemer relics, but I suppose the view is inspiring.
It certainly is.
Flatterer. You can see this view anywhere now, can't you?
And yet I never grow tired of looking.
Speaking of looking, we should start viewing larger homes.
What's wrong with our current home?
It's rather small, isn't it?
It's cozy. Just enough room for you and me.
And you don't see how that could become a problem?
No?
Well, you've done a lot more than look since we're married, dear.
At houses? Wait. Bravura? You're pregnant?
He finally gets
One
it.
enjoys the view, doesn't it?
That's wonderful! I'm going to be a father!
Yes, dear. Yes, you are.
We need a new house with a real kitchen and a second bedroom. Perhaps even 3 bedrooms?
One step at a time, dear.
Balmora Overlook? Shoot.
Open your eyes. Please, open your eyes. Yes. You fought them off.
Good. Dying for nothing would have been embarrassing.
You're not going to die. I won't allow it.
That's ambitious of you.
I can mend more than a scraped knee. You'll see. Just don't move.
That feels better.
I told you. You're still bleeding. Just a little more. I can save you. I will save you.
Take care of the children. For me.
Hi, Kitty.
We'll take care of them together.
Promise me.
I will, I promise. But keep your eyes open.
I wish I could.
Bravura!
You've made these years so wonderful.
Bravura! Bravura!
Aww. He's got a bear and a bear mount. Kitty, can you please stop doing whatever you're doing to the closet?
Here!
Oh god. textures on the wall as I'm approaching it. And now it's not fuzzy anymore.
Your wife signed a contract, Gilan. She did not complete it.
But she died.
And now the crystals she was to procure for me have been acquired by my rival.
I've lost the mother of my children.
Your failings are not my problem.
We don't have enough money to pay you back.
Then we will sell your house.
We can't do that. Master, please. My children.
May purchase their own dwelling with their own money.
Neri's only just turned 8, and Mills...
You would offer an alternative?
What can I offer you?
I understand you have some aptitude for magic. You will serve me.
My children.
Will remain in your home so long as you do not violate our contract.
But who will raise them? When will I see them?
You will see them when I don't need you. Or would you rather see them in the street?
No, of course not. Thank you, Master Drennan. I will serve you.
You sign your contract today.
Kitty! I can't stop her. She's opened the closet and she's doing whatever she wants. Hello, Gilan.
Were you able to recover my memories? It's important they understand.
I collected the memories you asked me to. Are there any more?
No, thank you. You've recovered everything I need to explain. Well, to talk with my children. I'm not sure my heart can endure any more of this. It feels like losing her all over again. Please, would you do this old man one last favor?
What is it?
Ask my children to come visit me. I feel like I can finally leave them with the answers I've never been able to provide. Tell Neria we need to talk about her mother. As for Mills, if he hesitates, tell him it's about the estate, his inheritance.
Where can I find them?
Neria works at the stables. She's always been good with guar, something she inherited from her mother. Mills will likely be fishing on the canal for dinner. He's always kept them both fed. I'm so proud of both of them. I wish they understood.
I'll find them, Gilan. You hang in there. You're an orc. You're not the guy I'm looking for.
Oh, you've returned to bother me again.
Your father needs to speak with you. It's about your mother.
I have nothing to say to that man. What is it about I don't want to talk about my father that you can't understand?
He also said this was about your inheritance.
I don't want his money any more than I want his apologies. Does that man really think he can buy me off after ignoring me my entire life? Leave me alone. If father needs someone to listen to his excuses, ask Neri to do it.
Perhaps I should speak with Neria then.
Or perhaps you should stop butting into our personal affairs. Have you considered that? I have nothing else to say to you. Good day.
Jesus. You don't even want to try to understand what your father went through?
Here! Here!
Oh god. It's a giant tick again.
Back again? Father hasn't been an undue burden to you, I hope.
Your father needs to speak with you. It's about your mother.
My mother? Father rarely mentions her. I can tell how painful it is for him to recall her, even after all these years. I was young when she passed, but my memories are pleasant. Did he say what this is about? What did he have you doing?
I helped him recover memories from his younger days.
How odd. Father always was dabbling in magic. Often it seemed like he had time for little else, though I know he did it to take care of us. Still, I'd better check up on him. I imagine Mills wants nothing to do with this. I'll ensure he joins us.
Thank you. Thanks for the bits, Mom. It's sort of delayed, though. Oh. Did it happen? I didn't see it. Also didn't hear it yet. Oh, there it is. Wait. No, I still didn't hear anything. That's... wishing me holiday cheer? Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Here!
Oh God. I hope the father's okay.
The master went upstairs to rest. He did not wish to be disturbed until you arrived.
Let's go, Mills. He's still your father.
He has an odd way of showing it.
Father? Mills has come to visit. Father? Father! Oh, Father. I suppose you are with Mother at last.
Couldn't resist disappointing me one last time. Good riddance.
Damn.
If only I'd come sooner.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. We all knew this was coming. That doesn't make it any easier to bear. My father was a good man, even if Mills never got to see it. Why was he so obsessed with that stone? You said he had you store his memories inside it?
Yes, he wanted to you to view his memories.
I'm almost afraid to do so. What couldn't he just say to us all this time? Still, these were his last wishes. Thank you for making that possible.
How long have I been playing Elder Scrolls Online, Epic McDude? Well, I don't know exactly how long, but I'll tell you this. I have a character that's level 20, a Templar, but I hadn't touched her in months, or possibly years. So just like 5 days ago, I bought the Morrowind expansion to try out the Warden. So I've been playing since then. But yeah, like I had some experience with the game prior, but now it's kind of like I'm learning the game all over again. How are you doing? this evening.
What? A ghost?
What?
Naria. Mills. I so regret not being that as you grew up. What I could never tell you is why my life was not my own.
Shh, Mills. I think this is a memory.
Soon, I'll be able to share the truth with you. To share everything with you. Thanks to the efforts of this kind traveler, I have archived my memories on this stone. I hope one day you will find it in your hearts to forgive me and find the father and mother you never had. Here, I love you. I have always loved you. You've both made me so proud.
Oh.
Why? Why couldn't you just fade away like you always do? Why couldn't you just let me forget you?
Because it's not just about him, Mills, or you. It's about all of us. Our family, together at last.
Hey, super sneaky burrito. Popped in to say hi. Internet's shitting, so yeah. Peace. Doing good. You bought the game last week, but you're struggling to keep playing it. Seems kind of meh. I know what you mean by that. Like, the quests, like, if you've played MMOs a lot, like I have. I played a lot of World of Warcraft for years. And the formula becomes, like, very apparent once you've played a game for that long, or a type of game for that long, so you know how everything works, and you know you're just going to be sent on more quests and to kill things, pick up. But I'm still finding that I enjoy my time in the game because it's so beautiful, the music is great, and I don't know, the story, some of the story is interesting, some other quests, like side quests, aren't as interesting, but like this one was very touching. So, like, I felt that was a worthy quest of doing. I hope you can enjoy the game more though, like maybe give it more of a shot, or like since I bought the expansion, which was not cheap and it wasn't on sale because I wanted it right away, I'm trying to get my money's worth, so I'm sort of pushing myself to play even if I don't always feel like it, and doing that, it sort of gets me into the game when I normally wouldn't be able to get into the game. So like, you know, after playing for a little while, I become more immersed and I forget that I'm playing, but it takes a little bit to get into. This quest is why you want to play the game, but then you have fetch quests and stuff. Yeah, there's always going to be filler content, but you gotta look past that and try to see all the good experiences that the game can bring you besides, you know, the boring parts. Because there's always going to be boring parts. But, I don't know, maybe that's just the genre. I just try to stick with it, and like, you know, maybe the beginning is not as fun and until you get more abilities and you kind of learn your class more, and I say give it time. But I really hope you get more into it. Where am I going now? Search the northern swamp for Vea. Okay, I'll do that. If I can find my way out of here. I had a feeling about that guy, that he would end his own life. That was so sad. Oh my god. I have a new computer sitting right next to me. I literally just have to download ESO and all my programs, and it'll be much smoother than this starting tomorrow. so bear with me tonight. I couldn't get it downloaded in time tonight to play on the new computer, but it should be miles better than this from here on out. So don't mind the lag and the stuttering, I'm sorry, but it'll be better, I promise. It's my early Christmas present, a new computer, all the new parts and put together by my husband. I'm going the totally wrong way, but that's okay. I'm exploring. This looks like a dead end up here. Oh yeah, it's totally a dead end. I need to get out of this city. Oops. But I know that feeling when you want to get into a game and it's not quite scratching all the right itches, if you want to say like that. It takes time. These are very big games, so it can be a little overwhelming at first. I mean, even I'm overwhelmed, and I've played MMOs before. Oh, you played Neverwinter. Neverwinter was fun. I played a bit of that. I didn't get very far, though. It's rare that I get to max level in an MMO. It really has to grab me. And I've been looking for a new MMO for years, to just suck me back into the world and never want to leave. But I haven't had that feeling quite some time. It's disappointing, but maybe it's just me getting older and games not changing as much as they used to. I don't know. But I always have hope that one day there will be something that will come out that'll blow us all away. It was free on PS4. Cool. Yeah. That's why these games are great that they're free, is that you can try them out and you don't have to shell out a subscription right away to see if it's for you or not. Because it's not going to be for everyone. Like, I watch people play games that I would never ever play. And that's what's great about Twitch. Please don't attack me.
Stupid wall claws. Now I know how a mouse feels.
Yeah, it's got its positive traits, but it is very formulaic, like I said. So you see a quest, you know it's gonna send you to do something, and you have to muster up some care for the characters when you only see them for a short time. It's just like, I guess maybe MMOs have gotten a little old for me, a little stale, but
if you're working with those mercenaries, I assure you, you won't take me without a fight.
You shouldn't sneak up on you. I'm working with Naryu. I have information concerning your brother. Oh, this is Vea! I've never met her before, so I didn't recognize her. I didn't see the name. Okay. This is the lady that we've been looking for.
Oh, right. Now you mentioned something about that. Look, I can't wait to hear what you learned. But the swamp is crawling with mercenaries. There's a cave to the northeast. We can talk there.
Star Wars: The Old Republic? Yes, I did try that. And I did get to max level, but then once I got max level, I sort of lost interest, and I didn't even finish my main storyline. So, once again, you can get... I mean, I tend to get burnt out on MMOs these days, more so than I used to. I used to be able to play for 14 hours a day. Like, I could play just sitting straight, play all day long and not get bored. And these days that's really hard. I can play for like 2-3 hours and I need to take a break, like, and do something else. But maybe, yeah, maybe I'm just getting older. Yeah, let's lead on and I'll follow you.
Unfortunately, there's a mob of those beast people between here and the cave. I was going to try and sneak past them, but every time I get too close, I think one of them catches my scent.
Beast people? Oh. I'll deal with the war claws. You get to the cave.
You're going to tackle that mob of fur and claws? I'm impressed. Meet me at the cave when you're finished. I think we have a lot to talk about. Oh, try not to get killed. I really want to know what you came all this way to tell me.
I'll see you in the cave shortly.
Meet me in the cave to the north when you finish with the mercenaries.
You don't think you've ever played 14 hours straight? Well, see, that was when I was really dug in deep to World of Warcraft and I had so much to do. Oh, this guy's just starting already.
This outsider.
Oh. Oh boy, get out of there. Lag. Oh, lag. Ooh, level up. Level 12. I've heard stories, horror stories about... Oh, there's still another person here. Hold on. I'll read that in a sec. Ah!
Heal me.
Droog? What are you doing here? Ice Staff of Flame. Where? Okay, now that I'm safe. Heard horror stories about people being completely addicted to WoW, so I guess that playtime comes with the MMOs. Yeah, WoW was totally my life for many, many years, but I don't know, I met a lot of people through that, and I really enjoyed my time, so I don't feel like it was wasted. And I don't feel like I was super... I mean, maybe I was addicted, but it was just like... I wanted to do that all the time. It was just... like... achieving things in the game felt good. Hello? Oh, it's loading still. Here you are.
What do you think of my luxurious accommodations? It's got dirt and rock, fungus and a poultry fire, all the comforts of home. Anyway, you said you had information about my brother, Oran. What did you find out?
According to the House Veteran Registry, your brother Ulran was stripped of his rank and exiled.
No, that can't be right. Ulran's honorable and noble. He's a model soldier. What could he have possibly done to warrant being banished?
According to Captain Briven, Ulran killed one of his own soldiers to protect an Ashlander.
What? My brother has always been interested in the Ashlanders.
Even showed them a kindness the rest of the house doesn't approve of. But for him to kill someone, especially one of his own soldiers, something terrible must have happened.
I want her hairstyle for my cat. Any idea where we can find these Ashlanders? They may be able to tell us about the incident.
I know the tribe that Oran liked to help. Brought them supplies and such. He'd go and visit their camp whenever our father wasn't paying attention. Will you go with me to talk to them?
Uh-oh.
Wait, someone's coming.
Get behind me.
She can handle herself just fine, hero.
Oh.
Rhea, grab your things. It's time to go.
Go? Why? What's going on?
The Warclaws are marching toward this cave along with half the House Redoran soldiers in Balmora. We need to go now.
Damn it! They must have followed us. I'll get my stuff.
Dealing with an arrogant, impatient, overconfident young woman. Now I know how my mother must have felt. We need to move. It won't take those damn cats long to find this place, not with their sense of smell.
Yeah, this is all the Morrowind expansion. When I created my warden, or actually I think when I create any character now that I have the expansion, it starts me off on the island of Vardenfell in Morrowind. So it's like a completely new area, and I think you can start anywhere you want because you're the world scales with you, or you scale with the world. No, yeah, the world scales to you. So you could do any starting area you want in any order, as far as I know. Like, I'm doing this, but I could go back to the other starting areas if I wanted to play with other people. But I like it so far. Dealing with an arrogant, impatient, overconfident young woman. Alright, okay, what do you suggest?
The back tunnels. Better than heading out the front door and right into the main contingent of Redoran troops. Councillor Eris brought additional soldiers from town. He's intent on getting his daughter, and he may have the numbers to do it.
And this character, I think, is the main character that you'll be questing with throughout Morrowind. I think. So you get to know this character pretty well.
One more thing. The back tunnels wind their way through territory that House Redoran recently acquired. We may run into some resistance. It shouldn't be as bad as what's waiting outside the front of the cave.
Okay, we'll just have to be careful then. She's got an axe. I used to collect everything, and then my inventory started getting full, and now I feel like I shouldn't collect anything until... but how do you make money? I don't know.
Did it look unstable to you?
The cave look unstable? I hope not.
Search everywhere. Captain Privet thinks the Councillor's kitten might try to escape through these tunnels.
Damn! Those cat bastards are harder to shake than a blind date.
You know that I'm a cat, right? Like, can't call them cat bastards with me right here. Is gold that important in the game? Well, if I want to expand my bank to be able to hold more items, I need like 11,000 golds, and I have 1,400 right now. But it's shared among your characters, so like my other character, my Templar, is the one that I spent money on making the bank bigger, and I think it just increases in... Oh my god, this is a big tunnel. It increases in price each time, but it's for all your characters. So that's why it's so full because of all my
I can't
characters.
get captured and taken back to my father. Not when I'm this close to finding my brother.
Okay, I get it. I was talking, you know. I thought there would be bad guys in here. Any point-and-click adventures coming up? Yeah, I have Full Throttle to play, if you're familiar with that. Yeah, you can buy inventory upgrades with gold, but you can also buy them with crowns. But I think you can increase them with gold as well. Fuck it. You haven't played Full Throttle? I'm not sure when I'm gonna play it, but I have it, so I will be playing that on stream at some point. Oh yeah, Full Throttle? Have you played that? I've never played it, but I love the LucasArts games and Tim Schafer and all that stuff, so that should be
That must
fun.
be the way out. I just hope there aren't any Redderans up there.
Yeah, I play a lot of adventure games if I'm not playing this, which I've just been playing this for the past 5 days, but before that I was playing a different game almost every night, or, you know, as quickly as I could beat them. So sometimes 2 nights or 3 nights, depending on the game.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
We're surrounded. And that's my father. What's he doing here?
Sweep the caves. If you spot Vaya, report back to me. She's not to be harmed.
I prefer that you don't harm the agents I hired either. There's no need for bloodshed.
You hope I get sick of this soon? Well, I can always take a break and then come back to this. Hey, thanks Epic McDude for that follow. I really appreciate it. It helps grow my channel.
Father ruins everything. I'm so close to finding my brother and he shows up to drag me back home. Well, I'm not going back without a fight.
I'll cause a distraction so you can get out of here.
You do that for me? Thanks, I guess. But what can you possibly do against all those soldiers? My father brought the whole damn army with him this time.
Well, your father hired me to find you and set up a meeting. I might as well give him a progress report.
Clever. Tell my father whatever he wants to hear. That might actually work. Afterward, meet me at the Ashlander camp to the south. My brother would often visit that particular tribe. It's as good a place as any to start.
Will you meet with your father after you find your brother?
Once I find Ulran and make sure he's alright, I'll meet with my father. But that meeting will be on my terms, not his. And tell him to call off his soldiers, or I might change my mind. That should buy us some time.
Okie dokie. Hello!
Who goes there?
Stand down. These outlanders work for me.
I just jumped down.
The captain reported that he had seen you in the area. There are also multiple reports that Vaya has been spotted. Tell me, have you seen my daughter? I won't sleep well until she's home, safe and sound.
Your daughter's an adult, man. I thought we agreed you wouldn't use any other outsiders.
I also said that the captain has his own resources. The war claws report to Bribben, not me. Look, we're all just trying to get my daughter home safely. Now, tell me what Vaya's thinking.
Vaya will meet with you, but on her own terms. All these soldiers have scared her away.
It was a gamble, I admit. An opportunity I couldn't let slip away.
He wasn't able to spot her.
Nope. Trying to find my daughter. So, where and when will Vaya meet with me?
Soon. She asked me to do one more thing and she'll be ready to meet with you.
Very well. We'll do this her way. Vaya can be as stubborn as her mother sometimes. But tell my daughter that my patience won't last forever. Next time, I expect Vaya to be with you. Or I might just let Captain Briven do this his way.
I'll let her know.
Do as I command, and let them pass.
Oh, I thought he was talking to me. Do as I command! Hey, dude, I'm doing you a favor. Don't shout orders. Aha, the Ashlander camp. Wait, what's this up here? And there's a way shrine. Ride, my faithful leopard. I'm a leopard on a leopard. Who's this?
I demand to see my brother. Lay hands upon me, and you will lose them.
Uh-oh.
You there! The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly.
Who are you?
Ashlanders once respected each other, helped one another. You'd think these were house wolves or tribunal dogs, the way they treated me. Speaking of the tribunal, you have the smell of dog about you. I wonder why that is.
My character is a Khajiit riding his ancestor. Yeah. I love cats. That's what my name means, is cat lover. I'm looking into something for Lord Vivek.
Lord Vivek, is it? And I thought all the tribunal cared about was building monuments to their own greatness. Nice to see that one of them cares about what's going on beyond their borders. Well, perhaps we can aid each other this day, Outlander.
She's pretty cool. What kind of help do you need?
Ashlanders are nomads, but we gather at sacred sites to trade, confer, and pay homage to the past. Aldrin is such a place. That's why Chodala invited the Red Exiles here. But these outcasts won't let me into their camp. I need to find my brother.
Who's your brother?
My brother, Chodala, is the Ashkan of our tribe, and I am his ambassador. I act as a go-between among the tribes. Chodala wants to unite the Dunmer and calmly end the era of the bickering houses.
Good
he
luck.
hopes to convince the tribes to follow his lead.
So what do you need me to do?
Head into the Red Exiles camp and find my brother. Otherwise, see if you can find out what he was doing in there and where he's gone. Be wary of the outcasts. As you saw, they won't hesitate to attack without reason or provocation.
Your brother rules over the Ashlander tribes?
No, just our tribe, the Urshilaku, though he's respected by most of the other Ashlanders for his wisdom and strength of will. He does hope to unite the tribes in a common cause, however. That's one of the reasons we've gathered here at Aldrin.
Tell me more about Chodala.
My brother and I have always worked to help our people and improve the Ashlander way of life. He used to believe that peaceful negotiation was the best path to accomplish this. Recently, however, things have become different. He's almost like...
Like what?
No, that's not something I'm ready to talk about with an outsider. Perhaps after you prove your trustworthiness and willingness to help us.
Okay,
then we can discuss my brother in more detail. Perhaps.
You said Chodala wants to unite the tribes. Are you planning to go to war?
That's not our goal. But the tribes will defend themselves if necessary. No. We hope to present a united front and show the houses the folly of the path they've embarked upon. Turning away from our forefathers and god ancestors has made them weak.
Yeah, they put in a lot of work having this much voice acting, and that's why I don't skip ahead, because I feel like it would, I don't know, it would be doing it a disservice. Tell me more about the Red Exiles.
The Red Exiles? They're violent, dangerous Ashlanders who were banished from their tribes and joined together to create their own clan. Chodala invited them to the gathering and went into their camp to talk, but he's been gone too long. I'm worried.
I would totally do voice acting for a game if someone approached me. Not that I can do any voices, but I could do my own voice. You think I'll have to fight my way through the camp?
As you saw,
Hostility is second nature to the Red Exiles. We're here to negotiate, but they're no better than thieves and murderers. If they spot you in their camp, you'll need to defend yourself. It's unfortunate, but they'll leave you no choice.
I'm gonna sneak around them then, if I can. Get this way shrine. Wow, look at that volcano. I don't see anyone here. Ooh. Maple bow of shock, I'll take that. Just a regular greatsword and a regular axe. And a lotus. What is that? Lotus. Meeting with Chodala. Notes on the meeting with Chodala, Naravarine, and wielder of Sunara. Compiled by Scribe Dakin. Kund greeted Ashcan Chodala as Gulakan. Oh my god. Zashtan and Nibapur, the fire breather, looked on. Chodala displayed no fear and showed. Hey, thanks for those 20 bits, Mom. No fear and showed Kund a level of respect rarely given to tribal outcasts. We had lent him the use of a small warband of Red Exiles, but now he was here to negotiate a more permanent arrangement. Chodala began the meeting by explaining his plans for tribal unification, stressing that there was a place for the Red Exiles in his unified vision. Kund demanded to know why the Red Exiles should even consider returning to the tribes that banished them. Hey Semtex, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Thoughtful before you replied, because you're Ashlanders and our blood calls one to another. Then Chodala demonstrated the power of the staff of our warband helped him acquire. He called the staff Sunara. Sunara grants me the strength of a god, Chodala said, striking a stone with the tip of his staff so that the stone cracked like the shell of an egg. Kund ordered his champion, Gulakan Zashten, to put the blasphemous Ashkan in its place. But no matter how many times her sword lashed out, it never once touched or pierced Chodala's flesh. What kind of creature are you? This is long. I am the Naravarine, Chodala proclaimed, and Kund, Gulakan, oh my god, all these names, Nibapur prostrated themselves before him. The Red Exile shall be my enforcers, and Zashten shall be my champion. Prepare yourselves for my return. I have much work for you to do. Where are you going, Naravarine? I need time to meditate upon our next course of action, Chodala said. Then I have a meeting with the wise woman, Davrosi, to ratify my claim as a Naravarine. Chodala departed, and Gulakan Zashten went with him, thus ending the meeting. Coins! They were just sitting there. Soul gem? Empty, huh? Nickel. Oh. They're here now. Maybe someone had just cleared it out before I got here. Sneaky, sneaky.
You seem to have survived your visit to the Red Exiles camp. Did you find my brother?
No, but I found this record of his meeting with the Red Exiles leader.
Interesting. I never suspected that the outcasts were disciplined enough to keep records such as this. Oh no. I can't believe my brother would be so brazen.
He called himself the Nerevarin. Do you know what that means?
It means that Chodala really has changed. With his newfound powers and rising ambitions, I fear what he plans for the tribes. I suppose you have a right to know what I'm talking about. Take this. I found it among my brother's possessions.
You understood about 50% of the words in the text. Another scroll. Did Chodala write this?
Chodala discovered new power out in the wilderness, and it changed his view of the world. He writes about it in that document. Now he believes he's the Nerevarin, and incites the tribes, while I tried to keep them all from doing anything rash.
What's the Nerevarin?
You don't know? I thought... No, you're not an Ashlander, and the House Elves rarely talk about such things. Long ago, there was a hero named Nerevar. He fought alongside the Tribunal, before they claimed to be gods, until they betrayed him.
The Tribunal betrayed Nerevar?
So our legends say. Nerevar united the Kaima, and forged an alliance with the Dwemer. He died at the Battle of Red Mountain. We believe the Tribunal hastened his demise, despite Vivek's claims to the contrary.
But where does the Nerevarin fit into all that?
The Nerevarin is a promise and a prophecy. We believe that, through the power of Azura, Nerevar will return to unite all Dunmer, House and Ashlander alike, and make Morrowind great again. The returned Nerevar will be known as the Nerevarin.
You don't believe his claim?
While the prophecy of the Nerevarin can be interpreted as the end of the Tribunal, I have always seen it as a prediction of hope and peace. Chodala and some Ashlanders, such as the Red Exiles, favor war. That's not the Nerevarin I believe in.
You want to be immersed in these MMOs, but with names like these, you just go... Yeah, well, for me, what's worse is, like, I take my naming very seriously most of the time. This time my character's name is Ipura, a play on Ilura. And that's like the silliest name I've ever had, but normally, like, if you walk around and you see people with, like, XX Legolas, XX, and stuff like that, that's even more immersion ruining. So you think Chodala wants a war?
He uses in Ashkon's words to plant dark ideas in his followers. Ideas that speak of false gods, lost traditions, and the need for a cleansing war. His words become more forceful every day, but I hope to dissuade him from this violent course.
Tell me about Chodala's new power.
All I know is that his new power frightens me. Chodala returned from a sojourn in the wilderness more vibrant, more commanding. He's always been strong, but now he's fearless, practically invincible, and swifter than the fastest Ashlander scout.
What do you think's the source of his new power?
Chodala says his new abilities strengthen his claim as the Nerevarin. I think
the
it's
staff.
the staff he carries. He had it when he returned, and now it's always at his side. I know it's unreasonable, but I hate that staff. He calls it Sunara.
You made an old muscular fat Nord and called him too old for this shit. That's great. I could hear that in Danny Glover's voice. I'm too old for this shit. Okay. Ooh, that person has a lion mount. What quest am I on? Return to the Archcannon's office. Watching my stream, you might get your money's worth and invest in the game tomorrow in serious mode. New character. Oh, awesome. Danny Glover. Yeah. Have you seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? They took it off Netflix just recently, but they made a Lethal Weapon 5 and a 6 parodies, and they were hilarious. If you should check that out if you haven't. Ashlander Camp. Sure. I'll get on your mount. Can't be running around like a common peasant. What?
Outlander, over here.
Archcannon?
This requires a considerable amount of effort, so just listen. We have a problem here. Return to my office immediately.
Okay, a problem. I don't want to return immediately. I want to go do this quest. Fardvark. There are some interesting creatures in this game. But yeah, I'm glad that watching me has inspired you to give this game another shot. I really do hope that you get your money's worth and enjoy it, because
Ashlanders, not with those tales.
This is disturbing.
totally lost my train of thought. But yeah. Do you know what you're gonna make this time?
I can't believe this. Why allow the Warclaws to run roughshod over the camp like this? What's House Ridoran thinking? And what in the name of the three have they done with the Ashlanders?
You're sure this was an Ashlander camp?
My brother often visited this camp. Took me along a couple of times. It used to be such a vibrant place, so full of life. I know House Ridoran wants to expand along the western coast, but I never expected they'd set the Warclaws loose like this.
Do you think your brother and the Ashlanders are still here?
If Olran was here, he'd never stand for the Warclaws invading the camp. He told me the Ashlanders were the same as you and I. Different beliefs don't necessarily make people bad. We need to see if we can find out what happened here.
I'll look around and see what I can find.
I really want to help, but Nario won't hear of it. We don't get our hands dirty unless there's a writ attached. She's so fond of reminding me. We'll hang around and wait for you to find something before we move in.
Stay out of the way of the Warclaws until I find out where your brother is.
Thea, I don't think this is a good idea. We're trying to keep you out of House Ridoran hands, remember?
You're not my parent, Nario. I can take care of myself, even if the Mother of Blades doesn't think so.
Damn it, Thea! You know I hate that title.
Like, why can't I have this hair on my cat? Her long, straight hair like mine. You might continue your character, like the idea of having an old fat Nord be the chosen one. That is really funny. Gold. hear somebody. Emerald.
If I can smell you, Outlander, then you can be certain the Warclaws have picked up your scent. Leave now, and maybe you'll escape with a little flesh still clinging to your bones.
Watching me read the full text, let the NPC speak, read the responses. You'll do that tomorrow as well? Excellent. Like, it's tempting to skip through, but immersing myself, it's just better. Like, it's better, you enjoy the game, you get more time out of it instead of rushing through. Yeah, the active combat is really challenging, but it's fun. What's going on here? I thought this was an Ashlander camp.
House Redoran doesn't care. They marched in with their Warclaws and claimed the land. Anyone who tried to resist was imprisoned or sent to the mines.
Oh no.
Me? I decided my life was more important than my tribe.
So you decided to help House Redoran?
You can't be more disgusted with that prospect than I am, but at least I'm still alive. And all I have to do is direct them to the best resources and show them where some of my people hide every now and then. A small price to pay.
Man. What I like about this game is you have a lot of choices, but you have, or for abilities I mean, but you have a limited action bar, so you only have to worry about like 5, 6 abilities at one time and try and make the best combination you can out of what you have available, instead of having like 40 plus abilities all in your bars at once and trying to remember, okay, what do I use this for and when do I use this ability. It's just 5, 6 abilities to worry about at any one time, and then you can just swap them out or play however you want to play. I'm looking for Ulran. Do you know who that is?
Ulran? You'd think he was some kind of saint the way he walked in and handed out supplies. He came back after his house threw him out. Never said why they exiled him. The wise woman might know where to find him. They have her in one of the yurts.
Thank you. I will find this wise woman. I'm on fire. Oh, this guy has a lot of health. Heal! Heal! No, 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 no. Why do you hurt so bad? Just fucking die. I have a lot of cool abilities for level 12. I haven't actually taken that many. I have these two. Cutting Dive. Command a Cliff Racer to dive bomb an enemy. It uses stamina. This one uses Magicka. It's instant, but it does like an area in front of you. And then I have this from the bow line. I had volley. Oh, I can upgrade volley. I have a lot of skill points actually. Uh-oh. Oh my god. That guy was easier. And then I have my frost buff ability, and then I have my heal, my clonal heal with mushrooms for number 5. Are you in this yurt, Granny? Oh, this is a orders. To the warriors of Scrib Battalion, including the soldiers of House Redoran and the mercenaries of Ferhara's Warclaws. Scrib Battalion is tasked with reclaiming the Kudanot mine and the surrounding countryside from Ashlander squatters. Ashlanders mistakenly believe that all land is free. They will resist our efforts to clear them from the specified sites. With this in mind, heed the following orders. 1. Do not use force against the Ashlanders unless absolutely necessary. A peaceful transaction of territory is preferred over taking the area through violence. 2. Allow the Ashlanders to leave the vicinity provided they comply with Redoran law. 3. If any Ashlanders resist, disarm the agitators and imprison them for the duration of the engagement. 4. If force must be used, make sure it is applied swiftly and to maximum effect. Captain Briven.
If I'd realized how popular this camp was going to be with Outlanders, I would have moved the tribe ages ago. You don't appear to be one of the heretical invaders, but looks can be deceiving. What do you seek, stranger?
I'm looking for Ulrin Relith.
Ah, Ulran the Exile. He disgraced his family and lost his status, but remained true to his heart. Ulran is here. He tried to stand against the Redorans, just as they detained me within this yurt.
Where's Ulran now?
I assume they dragged him off to the mine,
Oh no.
along with most of the tribe who refused to let those tribunal dogs walk all over us. Or should I say tribunal cats in this instance? Be wary. The mine will be as protected as the camp, maybe even more so.
More so.
It's a small hole in the ground, but it served us well until the Redorans and their Warclaws arrived. Now they toss my people aside and lock the door.
Oh, the mine.
Warclaw Irgazar carries the key, but there is a spare in the supply yurt.
Oh, okay. I'll get the key and locate Ulran.
Get the key to the mine from either the Warclaw's commander or the supply yurt, whichever suits your needs. Perhaps you'll find what you seek within Kudanot's depths.
Why didn't they send you to the mine with the rest of your people?
To keep the head and the body separate.
Oh.
As long as I'm here, I can't offer my people hope or advice. And I certainly can't compel them to rebel against these invaders.
I can help you escape.
I have no doubt. However, my place remains with my people, at least for now. The Warclaws have treated me well so far. They believe I can make their tails fall off if I so choose. Who am I to dissuade such creatures from their beliefs?
Huh. They're afraid of her? Empty backpack, jewelry box, fire opal. Mints. Rose. Sometimes I think I'll come upon something good in a sack or a crate, and I never do. Although, you can find them, like rare crafting recipes and such. Oh, that guy's the boss. Which is the supply yurt? Which one is the supply yurt with the key? Aha! Detected. Yeah, they're respawning. I think. Now I can go in the mine. Kudanat Mine. Though initially opened with great fanfare, the promising ebony vein in Kudanat Mine was actually quite shallow, and the mine was soon played out. Is this gonna be a really big cave? Oh no, it's not too bad. Seen bigger. So she said.
Going to burn them? Even the Reverend?
The captain called them traitors and savages. Said the good roasting was more than they deserved.
Warclaw Zabaze. Banobani. How am I supposed to get past these?
Intruder! Warclaws! Attack!
Oh god, oh god! Just spam it! I got it! Oh man, that was tough. Those were two bosses. Or mini bosses. Did almost die though. Why can't I get through here? Ulran? Oh my gosh, thank you for the 100 bits, Mom. Is that for me defeating those bosses? Yeah, that was a tough fight, sort of. Oren's speaking stone, a stone that contains remembrances of its owner. Oh, he's dead? Oh no.
Bea, stay back. You don't need to see this.
What happened here? Oh gods, they murdered these poor Ashlanders! Oh no! Oran! Oran! Wake up, please! You can't be dead. You just can't!
Oh.
Bea shouldn't have had to see this. Even I'm finding it hard to believe that the mercenaries would slaughter these Ashlanders for no reason. Not to mention the son of a house counselor. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I got a real life reward for doing that fight. It's awesome. If he tried to defend the Ashlanders...
I suppose anything could happen in the heat of the moment. But to kill a veteran, even an exiled one, that's presumptuous even for the war clause. I wonder if Eris knows about this. I'm not sure how Vea's going to get her answers now.
I found this speaking stone on Ulran's body.
I've seen these before. They use them in Eastmarch to record and send important messages. They're expensive and as rare as a sober Nord, but Ulron was always attracted to the contrivances of other cultures. Shall we see what it has to say?
If it can shed light on what happened here, I say yes.
If you're listening to my voice, know that my time is short, and what I have to say is important.
Brother, is that you?
Everything that happened was a deliberate act to discredit me. I need to report the events so my sister can learn the truth about her brother. You have to understand, I don't share my house's hatred and distrust of Ashlanders. So, during my normal patrol, when I heard that Ashlanders had come to Balmora, were causing trouble, I was dubious to say the least. I arrived to find one of my soldiers arguing with the Ashlanders. He spat at them, called them savages. When one of the Ashlanders objected, my soldier drew his sword. Before I could intervene, my soldier's blade struck him down. I ordered the soldier to stand down, but he ignored me and stepped toward the second Ashlander. I killed my own soldier. I had to. Before I knew it, I was dragged before the Redoran Council and exiled. I never even got to say farewell to my sister.
Jedi level ghost projections? Yeah, they've got some crazy magic in this.
I believe I was set up for this fall, but I don't know by who. I came to this camp for shelter, but House Redoran's reach grows ever longer. Now Captain Briven's here. I'm going to talk to them, just in case I made this stone for my sister Vea.
He really wasn't expecting them to kill him.
Oran! Damn it! What am I supposed to do now? Oran's not supposed to be dead. That wasn't the way this was supposed to end. What am I gonna do now? Damn Oran for leaving me that damn message! And damn him for dying on me! Gods, I miss my brother.
I'm sorry for your loss, Vea.
I still don't understand. Oran said someone set him up to fall. Who would do such a thing? And why would they do it? Oran never wanted to hurt anyone.
It sounds like your brother was a good man.
So that's why they exiled him? That's why they killed him? He was too damn good? That's the problem? We've got to find out who did all this. They won't get away with this. I won't allow it.
We'll find out who did this to him.
Oh, I'll find them all right. And when I do, they'll pay for what happened to Oran. I swear by Mafala's sacred web and the first blood my blade ever tasted, I'm going to avenge my brother.
Ooh, she's pissed.
I agree with Ulron's assessment. Certainly sounds like someone led him into a situation guaranteed to make him fail. I can't believe he put this burden on Vea, though. What was Ulron thinking?
You don't think we should continue to investigate Ulron's death?
I didn't say that. I'm just not sure how to proceed. We're entering dangerous waters here, going up against House Redoran, and we don't even have a writ to protect us.
So what do we do next?
I'm going to take Vea and head back to our safe house in Balmora. They found our cave, but the abandoned basement is still secure. After that, I'm not sure. The Morag Tong has rules. If I break them, I'll have to deal with the consequences.
Tell me about the Morag Tong's rules.
We can't just kill with wild abandon. We follow a code. We only execute those whose names appear on sanctioned writs. If we kill respectable citizens without a writ, it's just murder. So, without proof and a proper writ, my hands are tied.
I suppose I should let Counselor Eris know about his son.
You do that, but be careful. We're not sure who in House Redoran is involved, and I'd rather not see you wind up like these poor Ashlanders. Vea and I still need your help to get to the bottom of all of this. We'll see you in Balmora, hero.
See you later. Poor Vea. Poor everyone who got killed here. The Ashlanders and her brother. Seems like they're just natives that don't worship the same gods as the rest of the Dark Elves, and so they're shunned. It's actually past midnight here, so once I get back to town, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm just gonna quick travel. I know I don't have a lot of cash, but hey, my time is important. I can't wait to play this on my new computer tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. I'll have a lot of installing to do. My games, my OBS, my... well, whatever I need. I'll be downloading everything tomorrow. You're gonna head off now? Okay, well thanks for hanging out, dude. Epic McDude. It's nice chatting with you. You'll catch me tomorrow? Awesome. I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. And same to everyone else. Thanks for stopping by. Give me a follow if you haven't. It helps grow my channel and lets you know when I'm live. And... and yeah, I will see you all next time. Thanks again for watching. Good night, everybody! See you tomorrow!